Well, it was fairly complicated, really, Steve. I had a lot of pain in my hip and also emanating into my lower back. And I wasn't sure what it was. I went to the GP. I normally try and sort things out myself with stretching and exercise and so on. The GP asked for x-rays, and we had x-rays done, and they identified wear and tear in the hip joint on the right hand side, and also in the sacroiliac joint in the pelvis. And so he felt there might be need for a hip replacement, particularly as I'd had a knee replacement 3 years ago. Yeah. So he recommended I went to see a surgeon, a consultant, which I did, and saw him quite quickly. He wanted MRI scans, particularly of soft tissue, and he came back with a really good sort of message, which was that I didn't need a hip replacement. But the verdict came back that I was doing the right sort of thing, what they would recommend. I could go back if I wanted to, but it was suggested that I saw a physio. And so I waited until I came out of that appointment, and I phoned Wimborne Clinic because the person that looked at me in the back clinic suggested that I came to see Steve Patrick, who was a physio at this clinic. I got to the stage where I couldn't walk half a mile. My gardening was being limited because I couldn't lift heavy weights, and in fact I engaged a gardener to come and work half a day a week for me to do all the heavy stuff. So that was where it emanated from. That was how bad it was at that time, yeah.
Okay, so you were missing out on leisure things?
Well, I was missing out. I mean, until a year ago, I'd been rowing 4 times a week. I took up rowing because I'd injured the knee. Before that, I was sailing and racing regularly right through the winter. That was what I was missing, and still, even though I've retired now, I still have an eagerness to keep a level of fitness.
Yeah. And even simple things like the garden, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, big garden, lots of projects, laying the whole thing out again, and then it all seemed to be coming to a halt.
Yeah. Okay. So since you've come in to see us, what impact has it made on the quality of your life?
It's made a huge difference because, I mean, as of today, I walked a couple of miles with the dog. I'm swimming every day, and so things changed dramatically. I'm now back doing most things in the garden, but being sensible with the heavy lifting stuff and so on. So, yeah. Well, I think that the most important thing for anybody is the quality of their life and what that allows them to do, which they would want to be doing. And that can vary from extreme exercise like I was doing to just being able to get around, be comfortable and so on. And I would say that the work that was done by the physio here has been actually first class, and the treatment was identifying almost immediately what the issues were.
That was important bit for you particularly.
Yeah, that was really important, and that was important for my confidence.
Yeah.
And I've worked with a lot of physios over the years, and so the importance of good physio cannot be underestimated. And Steve Patrick, with the treatment that he gave me, very professional, very good, quick diagnosis across a number of issues. The first thing, the hip, that was resolved within 2 treatments, and then working on the back and issues that I'd had with the back for some years basically, which I was managing myself. He's managed to largely resolve, which is brilliant. So quality of life good. What I would say to anybody who's perhaps wary of a physio, never had treatment before, frightened by it, is that what's really important is quality of life, and pain is one of the worst things that you endure through that. And I always say you only get one body, look after it, and you will get the life that you want. I think the thing was the professional reception that I got, the quality of the premises, the work that Steve did. So I'd have no hesitation in recommending Steve in the Wimborne Clinic to anybody.